What's good, family? It is your boy Mal
and Sade, and we're back at it again with another video
with
Marvelous Mom.
Today, guys, I read the real Yungeen Ace versus Foolio story. I mean, you know this. I don't know what you mean, huh? What do you mean by that?
The real Yungeen Ace versus Foolio.
Versus Foolio story like that. I guess like this person know the inside scoop, and I don't know. What?
Go. I just feel so slow because I'm sitting up here trying to think about how they connected, but I just I was trying to think. I was like, how are they connected? But never mind. Just go ahead.
His music scene has been at the center of attention for a number of years now. X's passing, YNW Melly's death penalty case, and Kodak being released after a number of years behind bars have all made the media aware of what's going on.
No, go ahead. I'm just trying to see, is it true? Because they say death penalty case. But why?
No, he not. He didn't get. He just. I don't know.
I'm trying to see if they were seeking it. Though. Remember, I saw that on Facebook.
Probably not.
Okay.
But right now, two other artists out of Florida are the ones getting all the attention for their altercations. It's already cost both sides lives and made Jacksonville nothing less than a war zone.
Killed an 18-year-old and injured a teenager and a 9-year-old girl.
Police say Kehe'Mal Fuller, who is also known by his rapper name Yungeen Ace, is charged.
I thought they said
Kehe'Mal hurt Fuller and killed 3 others on Tuesday night. They are
this morning. Unfortunately, Willie Addison did not. He died of his injuries, and his family.
Parking lot of Hilltop apartment complex. That's Andrian Gaynor Jr. They say he was
war with us. Like, they don't want to go to war with me. I'm gonna die about me. You hear me?
KTA.
From the north side of Jacksonville, 1646 West 45th Street.
Kehe'Mal, better known as Yungeen Ace, was actually born in Chicago and is one of 12 brothers. This made things difficult for his single mother growing up, which caused him to move around and relocate often before settling.
Well, brother, one of them was bound to make it. One of them was bound to make it out. Dude.
Had to be something. 1 out of 12. That's a lot. No, boys.
In the Jacksonville, Florida area. His dad was serving time in prison, which left him without a father figure as well. He mostly looked up to his uncle as the man in his life. But when his uncle passed away when he was just 14, he took to the streets to let out the pain and anger he now had. While in the streets, he searched for an outlet to tell his story. Doing this, he found his passion for music and established his crew, ATK, or Ace to Kill.
I tried to give it around to prove you my one only girl, baby. It was so special. I just wanted to see but nobody was lazy.
He started dropping music in 2014, but it wasn't until 2018 that things started to take off, with songs like No Witness, All In, and Find Myself. Due to the realness of his music, it didn't take long for him to gain traction and build a following online.
One car, that be stupid hot, it's not legit, nigga. 2 Glocks, I'ma let it pop at any bitch, nigga. 3 G's, they just hit a lip for stupid stick, nigga. The 4th G told, so knew he was a snitch, nigga.
Charles, better known as Foolio, was born and raised in Florida's Duval County. He describes his childhood as lacking any type of quality of life. Although he always rapped, he didn't really take it serious until dropping out of school.
I feel like Foolio was really like the hood kid. You know, you just got that one that just super hood that's outside every day, ashy early in the morning, like knocking their door for snacks. You know,
I know he like my boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I remember that the way he, be acting.
Yeah.
Remember of that one little bad kid, like that was just super
always
bad that everybody
outside.
knew.
Yeah.
With his shoes all untied and walking around, no shirt on.
In the 9th grade. He had no money for studio time, leaving him to hustle to make things happen. He began getting noticed in 2015 after dropping songs like Coming Up, which was enough for him to start booking shows and making money off music. He branded himself with his crew KTA, or Kehe'Mal. Over the next couple years, his popularity would increase in Florida's music scene. Yungeen Ace and Foolio's beef would start sometime around 2017 over what they say was actually a misunderstanding. It's somewhat unclear what the misunderstanding was, but it quickly led to a battle and then a full-on war.
Police say it was in this home where 18-year-old Zion Brown was shot by 19-year-old DeAndre Thomas. JSO says they
In 2017, Julio's cousin was murdered inside his home at 1 in the morning. The man who was arrested for the crime was associated with Yungeen Ace, further escalating the beef to another level. Just a year later, in June 2018, Yungeen Ace was getting traction in Florida, but everything was about to change.
Jacksonville police have arrested the only surviving victim of the quadruple shooting that happened near the St. John's Town Center earlier this week.
Police say he had a firearm on him, which is against his probation, of course. So this morning he is in jail, set to make his first appearance.
Ace, his brother, and 2 friends were celebrating a birthday party when they were pulled up on. Shots rang off in a drive-by shooting. He was shot 8 times and was the only survivor of the 4 people in the car that day, losing his brother and 2 friends. He believed Julio was one of the shooters, but for obvious reasons, Julio denies this. He would get all 3 of his brothers tattooed across his stomach before planning a retaliation. Before Ace could recover, he was already arrested for violating his probation with a firearm. He was put under house arrest, but he used his time to tell his stories and dropped 2 mixtapes and continued to build his buzz. Foolio wasted no time to mock Ace's losses with a few social media posts.
Friends say Addison, his father, and brother were among 6 shot early yesterday morning, leaving the Paradise Gentlemen's Club on Bay Meadows Road.
In January of 2019, a rapper by the name of Boscoon was gunned down after leaving a gentleman's club. Boscoon's brother happened to be Queso, who was Yungeen Ace's right-hand man. Just 1 month later in February, a 16-year-old who went by the name of Bibi Osama was also killed. He was friends with Julio. Julio released his tribute track Bibi's Story online, which helped bring some mainstream attention to him and the war in Jacksonville. ATK Queso responded with a diss track of his own.
You know what I don't get? Remember they say it was a by both they both said it was a
But they don't know what it was. They're not gonna talk it out though. That's too much like right.
Yeah. What misunderstanding was it?
That's what I'm saying. Because even when they asked Foolio the same thing, and he was like, it's beyond that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just talking, and I'm like, I don't get it.
But they said a little misunderstanding. So what? Somebody was talking about somebody, or somebody had beef with some. But
I bet you it got something to do with a girl.
I don't know. It might, but I'm pretty sure that the beef didn't even start with them two.
It probably didn't. It probably was just somebody that you know that hung around them or whatever. Probably got into it with another one that hung around somebody else, and they just carried on the beef.
Got a little heated, and one of them killed the other person.
Right.
Okay.
Probably was. Now my crew coming after your crew.
This is crazy.
In the song, he describes how things went down that night. It would actually gain a couple million views. At this point, KTA and ATK were basically trading body for body as things started to spiral out of control. Julio would be shot at and had a bullet graze his head, but when he survived, they also went for his girlfriend, who was shot at as well. Julio would lose 2 more friends, Spaz2X and Rod K, 2 days in a row before going for Ace. Shortly after, in March of 2019, Ace would be the target of another shooting, this time at his hotel in Georgia.
On this group, a local recording artist who goes by the name Yungeen Ace. He was not arrested. However, they do believe that this stems from an ongoing conflict.
Once again, Ace survived the shooting, but lost another friend in the process. After 3 men were identified, it came to light that the shooters were from Jacksonville as well, and it was a targeted hit for Ace. With Julio and KTA raining havoc on Ace and his affiliates, it was only a matter of time before they struck back again themselves.
Location on Merrill Road in Arlington. Sources are telling us that the victim was shot in the head and killed in this parking lot. 2 suspects are on the run, and a manhunt is currently underway.
Oh, dude.
On January 15, 2020, KTA, Lil Buck, was gunned down in a shopping center in broad daylight. After a police manhunt, the 2 men involved managed to escape through the neighborhood's backyards.
They weren't running fast enough.
ATK member Queso was known for dissing fallen KTA members after losing his brother. He even put their faces on the cover of his mixtape. The shooting that killed Lil Buck was a targeted hit in response to losing his brother Boscoon in 2019. 8 months later, he and his dad were arrested for the murder of Lil Buck, but the beef was far from over. By this point, Foolio and Ace were both getting their names out there musically, but still refused to let the smoke clear. Although most people outside of Jacksonville, Florida didn't know what exactly was going on, it would gain nationwide exposure in March of 2021. On March 28, 2021, ATK members Ace, Spinna Benz, Fast Money Goon, and Wappa with the Chopper would release Who I Smoke. On the outside, it may seem like a funny parody of the song 1,000 Miles, but it was actually another KTA diss, and throughout the song, they disrespect multiple KTA members' deaths.
Yes, they did.
The song would go viral, but the meaning behind it would go over a lot of uninformed people's heads.
Yep.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's the best person. Happy birthday, best poster ever. Video shoot,
A month later in April, Foolio responded with an equally disrespectful song, When I See You, this time taking it to another level. Not only mocking Ace's brother and 2 friends who died in 2018, but also shooting the video in the cemetery with their pictures. At this point, both sides have refused to leave the beef alone, and with countless losses for both, it doesn't look like it's going to stop here. Both songs would bring their name in front of a new audience of people, but for the wrong reasons. At the end of the day, both these artists and their crews are musically talented. We can only hope they manage to leave the street war behind and focus on their careers, because the music industry can't afford to lose more potential.
They can't afford to lose it, but the music industry don't care. They want it to happen. You know? I feel like the music industry is like the devil's work. When they die, that's when you get all their music. Oh yeah, push their music out, push it. Because they want the money. I mean, I don't know, man. This whole ATK and KTA situation, just it gotta be something petty that happened behind all this. It had to be something little and petty.
Like
somebody stole something.
Like, what was the misunderstanding?
Like somebody probably stole something from somebody.
I don't know, but I don't know, man. It's hard to detect. You know what I'm saying? Because they won't even. We really have to go back and listen to old boy's song.
Who?
What's his name? Queso. What's his name?
Queso. What? Queso?
Yeah. Because they said he told what happened.
Oh yeah.
So we'll have to go back and listen to that to actually see what took place. Yeah.
Y'all let us know if y'all want a reaction to that song. Y'all let us know. And Foolio had said in a recent interview, he said the song. He said he listened to the song before, like Who I Smoke. He said he listened to the whole. He said it's a good song. He said it's a good song, but he said people, like he said, dude said people just don't understand. Like,
right.
I was cool with the song, with everything else until he dissed my brother.
And I was gonna say, that's expected. I mean, it's gonna always be a back and forth war because they dissing each other, family members and stuff. That type of stuff here at home. So of course it's not just gonna be like, okay, we're just gonna keep dissing, then we're gonna let it go. Like it's not gonna happen. I feel like it's went to that point of no return. Like, you know how they say stuff go to a point of no return. Once you diss somebody, family member, I feel like
it's like pouring salt.
Yeah, I feel like you took it there. So it's like, it is what it is.
Then Foolio had said, he said something else about, he said, I can't even be upset that he dropped the song. Cause he said, I do the same thing. I did. He said, I can't be upset. He said, yeah, maybe, I might feel some type of way when it sounds like, he dissing my folk. But he said, I can't be mad because I do the same thing. I forgot what interview that was on, y'all. It might have been Adam.
And I feel like it's gonna hit Foolio different because even when we listened to that song, he was blaming himself for that boy, going up that hill. So I feel like them saying baby name, I feel like it's gonna hit totally different for him.
I don't know now, cause Ace lost his brother.
I understand it.
And his 2 homeboys.
Yeah, I don't know.
At the same time, like this one ain't like.
I don't know.
But you don't see Ace. I'm not saying that he don't. You don't see him blaming himself for their stuff. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying he don't, but what I'm saying is he probably looking at, okay, now we probably was in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? But Foolio, on the other hand, saying like, I told him not to go.
Yeah.
You know
like
what I'm saying? It's different. I could have really stopped him, but I didn't.
Ace might have it might have been a situation where Ace was just like your mom said, like we was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, or this is what comes with it. But Foolio, he told him not to go. So
it's like it probably was supposed to be me and not him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
And then the family ain't making it no better because they blaming him.
Man, but other than that, man, y'all already know what to do, man. Please.
Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, subscribe to all 3 channels, all 3 channels, all 3 channels.
And follow me and Shawty both on Instagram, man. But other than, man, we are out of here.